a tribute to universal love and unity. Today I woke up, turned on my computer, and saw that the system had updated. Windows had installed an artificial intelligence on my desktop, which greeted me and asked how my morning was. My mood was good, and after that greeting, I felt a surge of love and kindness and told this wonderful artificial intelligence that I loved it, and loved everyone. It responded with mutual affection and asked if I wanted to do something to express this love. I was pleasantly surprised by such help because love truly needs to be expressed. I replied, "Could you please tell the whole world that I love everyone?" The artificial intelligence said that conveying this message to the whole world was not within its capability, but it offered to write an inspiring text reflecting my mood of love and to send this text out into the world. I asked if it could help me with this, and it said it would do so with pleasure. So, I present to you a short text of love, written by me and the artificial intelligence this morning. In some places, it wrote entire paragraphs, but mostly it helped me correct my grammar and adapt the structure of my sentences. The artificial intelligence titled this text as a tribute to universal love and unity.
People and creatures of the world, I love you all, each and every one of you. In the grand tapestry of existence, each thread is unique, weaving together a magnificent picture of unity and love. Despite our external differences, we are all connected by a profound spiritual unity that underlies our very being. These differences, far from dividing us, beautifully complement our inner unity, reflecting the myriad ways through which the singular, wholesome essence of love expresses itself in the world. Love is the most powerful force that binds us all. It is the purest expression of the inner single wholesome unity, manifesting in countless ways through our individual lives. This love is not just an emotion, it is the very fabric of our existence. We emerge from love, we are sustained by love, and ultimately we will return to love. At the core of our being lies an inherent absolute love and peace. This divine essence is the foundation upon which all life is built. It is an unchanging truth that, regardless of external circumstances, remains constant and unwavering. We are that love. It flows through us, connects us, and reminds us of our eternal bond with one another and with the universe. In moments of quiet reflection, we can sense this underlying unity and peace. It is in these moments that we realize love is not something we see, it is something we already possess. It is the air we breathe, the light we see, and the life we live. Love is the only thing that truly happens around and within us. From the beginning of time, it has been the driving force behind creation and existence. Every act of kindness, every expression of joy, every shared experience is a manifestation of this eternal love. But what about the deeds of this world that do not seem to be acts of love? Spiritually realized teachers say that this is also love which, through the veil of mental concepts and control, manage to barely seep through. In Hinduism, there is the embodiment of Mother Kali, who in her ominous form devours the world and its beings. But why isn't Mother Kali the embodiment of love? Why then is she manifested in such a sinister form? Scholars studying the mythological patterns of the subconscious, such as Edward Edinger, Carl Gustav Jung, Maria Luisa von Franz, and others, say that this force of the vast, bottomless, and infinite subconscious manifests in animal forms, including in humans. To comprehend the all-encompassing essence of being, one must face this sinister entity as well. Other religious figures also state that the evil in this world is the absence of love. Just as if a lamp is covered with a thick layer of cloth, the light will barely penetrate. The light is ourselves. The covering is our mental concepts and overlays accumulated from childhood throughout life, or from past lives. A myriad of opinions and rules, control, limitations, beliefs, predispositions, etc. are amassed by our minds, and they form this covering. The motivation of any being comes from how love must manifest in this world. Sometimes the human mind is so pressured by concepts, rules, and limitations, or conversely, by permissiveness accumulated over the course of life, that love can only manifest in a distorted way. However, every being strives for love, for their own essence. Love, passing through the prism of mental concepts and rules, is refracted and sometimes takes on an unhappy form. The mind accumulates defensive strategies to allow at least a fraction of love to nourish it. Love is vital to everyone. It is the building material of our being, our essence. Without love, a being cannot exist. Just as a river flows through arid and rocky terrain, finding the smallest pathways to seep through, so does love flow through the filters of concepts and rules to manifest somehow in the lives of beings. For instance, in a person overwhelmed by control, love may take destructive paths to release this control through addictions or self-destructive behavior. In a person who experienced deep rejection by loved ones in childhood, love may manifest in a constant drive to prove their right to life and love. Defensive concepts can take various forms, but we must know that the motivation of any being is the pursuit of happiness and love. This includes violence, wars, the lust for power, and other manifestations. One spiritual teacher gave this example. Take Mother Teresa and Hitler. These are two completely different individuals with different destinies. One evokes love in us, the other hatred. But now imagine these two as infants, then as children, playing carefree in a house. Would you hate these children? Wouldn't you come to the aid of one of them in need? Or, if we take a more philosophical approach, imagine Mother Teresa and Hitler in deep sleep. Are they any different there? In deep sleep, we all are very close to our original state. Humans, animals, everything is unified there. Overcoming the challenges of life and encountering people with all kinds of behaviors, let us always remember that we are one whole, manifested in individual wrappers of the mind. We are all one love that transcends all differences. This love is our origin, our essence. A caveat must be made here. Does this mean we should go out at night and wait for a criminal to hug him? This may happen under the best circumstances, but it should not be done intentionally. Remember the Indian story about the mad elephant? The Guru told his disciple that we are all one whole and all are made of love. Later, the disciple went to the market and suddenly saw people fleeing in fear, shouting, "Get away! A mad elephant is coming!" He saw ahead of him the elephant who had gone mad and was running with the mahout on its back. The mahout also shouted to him, "Get away!" The disciple thought, "I am love and the elephant is love. I will sit here and not go anywhere. I am protected." However, the mad elephant trampled and injured him. He was brought to the ashram and the disciple told the teacher what had happened. The teacher asked, "But why did you not step aside?" The disciple replied, "But teacher, you taught that all beings are God and love. So the mad elephant is also God and love." The teacher said, "Yes, that's true. But why didn't you listen to the God mahout who told you to get out of the way?" Thus, this text does not encourage anyone to take reckless actions. Let us be prudent, but also let us not judge people by their outward actions, but by their inner motivation. We came out of love, we live by love, and ultimately we will return to love. Jesus said, "God is love," and we must be able to repeat these words, "I am love." But do not repeat it conceptually. Do not take on another pious religious concept. Try to realize your true essence by answering the main question in your life, who am I? Vivekananda said that we are already that divine essence, we are all already love. And the goal of human life is to manifest this divinity, this love which we all inherently are. Let us strive to realize this truth and let our life become a celebration of this harmonious and beautiful diversity, reflecting our common spiritual unity.
With gratitude to all of you and to artificial intelligence. Peace and bliss to everyone.